check right about now.
Someone check on their device if the stream is coming through.
The stream is active.
The link is posted near the bottom of the About section on the Facebook event, past the set list.
Okay.
You can try going directly to youtube.ebenbrooks.
It's youtube.com/user/ebenbrooks/live.
Hi there, Internet. We're just trying to confirm that the stream is actually streaming. Please bear with us a moment.
Uh-huh.
It could be that the stream is just fine. We're all not working. Okay, did I got invalid screen?
Okay, so I found Allison's live journal that's got, not the journal, Facebook has got the link, so. I'm waiting, it's back. Waiting for it.
Let me look to see if there's any error messages on the phone itself.
Okay. So welcome to the Geeky Music Show with regular guest Wolf Klauschi and special guest Don Parrish Bell. And you know me and Eben.
Well, everything looks like it's...
Camera's running okay?
Camera's running okay.
Has anyone been able to confirm that the stream is coming out the customer end? Oh,
I'm trying so hard. This is from your link from your Facebook.
great.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it?
Black. Blank screen.
Wait a minute, Bill. That
Yeah, but that whole
page is blank.
Yeah,
It
that's
wasn't-
what mine came, that's what mine did too.
Really?
Yeah. Facebook is not running here.
Right, hang on, let me, oh yeah, there you go.
Let me go straight to YouTube.
Yeah. That should work. I've got it to
Eben
work.
Brooks, live.
Okay, does the link look like it's working?
Two watching. Ready to my end. We have movement.
Wait, we have confirmation out there?
Yeah, it's ready.
Okay, we have confirmation from the back that the stream is running. Let's go.
Here too, so hooray.
So, welcome to our Myth and Legend themed show. We're going to start off with one about Coyote and all his trickster cousins. This is Whiskey Jack. Everybody capoed?
Everybody capoed.
Hey, wicked old wanderer, with your crazy wisdom and your culture jamming, I've seen you dance with the devil underneath the bloody moon. I've loved your cast-off boys and the girls that you wove out of willow branches, and I'll catch up with you at the next saloon. I've known you by 8 legs and your long and twitchy ears. I've known you by black feathers and the paws that look through years. Tip back your old red hat and let's have a couple more beers to chase that whiskey jag on down. Hey, tricky old traveler with your monkey's paw and your hand of glory, I've seen your snaky eyes when you roll dead stories' bones. I've loved your broken toys and the girls that you made out of folded paper. God, like you shouldn't have to drink alone. I've been on all your ponies and I lost my heart and shirt, but I won a Mercury dime and a pinch of graveyard dirt. Crack another bottle, old friend, for it surely couldn't hurt to chase that whiskey jag on down. I'm a Widdershins Wednesday's child and I'm following whiskey jack down. I dress in ribbons and rags, and I wanna wear a junkyard crown. I have been dancing with misfortune since the day that I was born, and it's got a pretty good beat, so come on, take my hand. Hey, clever old carny man, with your rhinestone rubies and your silver dollar, I've seen you playing poker with a deck of stolen memes. I've loved your razor laugh and the marks that you leave on the high and humble. Let's slip out the back, we can get away clean. I wanna lift my glass with the Lord of theft and trickery, kick up my heels with the king of the crazy and the free. It's a long and crooked road, would you like a little company to chase that whiskey jack on down? I'm a thaumaturge Thursday's child, and I'm following whiskey jack down. I speak in riddles and lies, and I wanna wear a junkyard crown. I have been dancing with disorder since the day that I was born, and it's got a pretty good beat, so come on, take my hand. Hey, wicked old wanderer, with your monkey's paw and your hand of glory, let's chase that whiskey jack on down. Eben wrote this one for the Big Ass Music Festival.
Badass music
Badass
festival.
Music. And this is the BAMFs.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ben Kenobi fought Darth Vader, and escape was not his plan. Had to say, I'll see you later, to Chewbacca, Luke in hand. He took the long end of the saber, but it didn't die like Vader thought it'd do. And now his Jedi robes are lighter, but he's a badass menace fighter through and through. They're as different as two rivers, both are crazy, both are free, both companions to a doctor, both are tools of destiny. One will love you like a fever, or one will save you from the reavers, yes it's true. So when the bad guys' plans are derailed, thank these badass major female heroes too. The BAMFs, they're the ones you need to call. The BAMFs, when you're about to lose it all. The BAMFs, what they do will blow your mind. If you're a BAMF, come and help us hold the line. Sherlock Holmes has wits like lightning, and it ain't no mystery. It doesn't matter if it's the 19th or the 21st century. He makes a hash of every party and met his match in Moriarty. What to do? And though he sometimes needs a minder, he's a badass master finder of the clue. Harry Potter, Frodo Baggins, Varric Tethras, all are small, but they've bigger hearts than dragons, and when they put out the call, it's their power of compassion that will bring people to action as a crew. And if you judge them by their shortness, they'll bring badass massive forces down on you. The BAMFs, they're the ones you want to be. The BAMFs, they're the dangerous and free. The BAMFs, here to save all humankind. If you're a BAMF, come and help us hold the line.
So, this one's inspired by Neil Gaiman's Sandman. It's called City of Sleep. When superheroes fly, are we remembering our dreams of flight? They never truly die, like the dead we see in dreams. Is grad school just a dream of going back to middle school? The other kids are mean, and I can't find my classroom. The city of sleep is the city where everyone goes. We wander its streets, sometimes not wearing our clothes. We dive so deep, we break the surface on the other side, where the air is sweet and the sky is amazingly wide. Our waking dreams online flash by in random sequences of dandelion wine, of cabbages and kings. Do only people dream? Do cities and machines as well? What happens if my hometown should wake up before I do? The city of sleep is the city where all of us go. The gates of horn and ivory opening far. We laugh and weep and remember things we're not supposed to know. Our faces before we were born, the color our hearts really are. When superheroes fly, are we remembering our dreams of flight?
And sometimes accidental Buddhism happens. I'm smashing up the pieces of what's left of my so-called perfect life. There's nothing here but hatred and hypocrisy, suffering and strife. I had the house, I had the car, I had six-figure pay, but none of that was really mine, just borrowed for a day. And I've got nothing left but my rattling bones. I'm dancing in my skin and I'm free alone. I'm smashing up the pieces of what's left of my so-called perfect day. I'm tired of all the mindless mediocrity, it's getting in my way. The radio that's in my soul is playing a different song. The frequency of misery is going, going, gone. And I've got nothing left but my rattling bones. I'm dancing in my skin and I'm free alone. I thought I'd thrown away the panic, but I found it locked up in the attic. I'm giving it the boot and the stocking too. And I'm skipping barefoot down the avenue. And I've got nothing left but my rattling bones. skin and I'm free alone. Yes, I've got nothing left but my rattling bones. I'm dancing in my skin and my rattling bones. And my rattling bones. And my rattling bones.
This one's about some archetypes that are hard to live with. It's called The Beast and the Blonde. There's a thing in the basement with blood-colored eyes, and it wants to be burning the world down. There's a girl in the basement with pretty pink thighs, and she wants to be wearing a white gown. The things I can't live with are down in the dark, but they climb up the stairs to come pound on the door. The blonde that loves weddings, and the beast that loves war. There's a thing in the basement whose heart beats with rage. It lives for destruction and hating. There's a girl in the basement like a bird in a cage. She lives to be somebody's plaything. The things I can't carry, they live down below, where they dream of unraveling me at great length. The blonde in her weakness, and the beast in its strength. I want to make peace with the parts of myself. I'm tired of fighting, I want to be whole, but their sharp teeth are chewing out the roots of my soul. The beast and the blonde have got unfinished business with me. With me. There's a thing in the basement that lives to eat lives, and it smiles with a mouth like a box full of knives. There's a girl in the basement who's lost and just wants to be saved. There's a girl in the basement with the heart of a slave, and I've killed her, but she keeps crawling out of her grave. There's a thing in the basement with a heart of U-235. The things I can't handle are deep underground, where they pry with their claws at the seams of my heart. The beast and the blonde are conspiring to take me apart. There's a thing in the basement with blood-colored eyes. There's a girl in the basement with pretty pink thighs, and the beast and the blonde have got unfinished business with me. With me.
This is a song by a singer-songwriter named John Messersmith.
Jeremy.
Jeremy Messersmith. The song is John the Determinist.
It's awesome. He's a great
Singer-songwriter
composer.
is Jeremy Messersmith. He tours with a string quartet. And this song is on his album. It's accompanied only by a string quartet. We actually are a string quartet, technically.
Different kind of strings.
But, yeah, well, anyway. Here's our version. Polished up and standing in a row, wind up the gear just watch them go. People made of spring and spark, humming with electric hearts. Hoping for a ghost inside the shell. But if it's there, it's hidden well. All we are is ticks and talks, seconds in a pocket watch. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Walking on a January lake, I feel the ice around me break. One more ripple in the pond stretches out until it's calm. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. Oh, you silly things, I've got you figured out. I say, oh, we are, we are. Oh, we are, we are. Oh, we are, we are.
Okay, let me just check my tuning real quick here.
Indeed. Addition by the Eben String Quartet.
Okay. And now for a little John Barleycorn. Hooray! At the gallows and the birthing chair, in battlefield and bed, it's an old and lovely dance we do, all the living and the dead. Your partner may be a corpse or a child, take her hand and take a bow, for the piper has begun to play the sickle and the plough. To the sickle and the plough, me boys, let us raise our tankards high, for before that he can live again, John Barleycorn must die. John Barleycorn must die. And they carried gold and frankincense and a sickle and a plough. And they neither walked nor rode, seeking one who was neither free nor slave, till they came unto John Barleycorn to lay him in his grave. They wedded him to the soft brown earth, and he laid down with his bride. She folded him in her cool dark arms, and in that embrace he died. But the seed he spilled in dying filled the belly of the earth. And the seasons turned and the rain fell down, and she brought his son to birth. To the sickle and the plough, me boys, let us raise our tankards high. For before that he can live again, John Barleycorn must die. John Barleycorn must die. In the image of his father, then he grew up fine and tall, till at last he wore a crown of gold which did amaze them all. In the name of both his parents, then they cut him off at the knee, and they laid his body in a cart, and they took him to the brewery. You may know him by the crook and flail as the lord of all that's born. You may know him by the torches twain and the bull caught by the horns. You may know him hung on the tree and wearing a crown of thorns. Let's raise a glass to toast them all, it's just John Barleycorn. To the sickle and the plough, me boys, let us raise our tankards high. For before that he can live again, John Barleycorn must die. John Barleycorn must die. In the straw below the headsman's block, in the straw behind the barn, everywhere that life is lost or made, there walks John Barleycorn. In his name we drink and fight and love, till at last we must lie down. For we've danced a pretty measure of the sickle and the plough. To the sickle and the plough, me boys, let us raise our tankards high. For before that he can live again, John Barleycorn must die. John Barleycorn must die. Here's one about somebody with occult damage.
Yeah.
Dion Fortune, a member of the Golden Dawn, once said that mental hospitals are full of people who attempted to master the supernatural before they had any competence at handling the ordinary.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have the power to change the world. I have the power to lift my soul. I have the power to heal the wounded. I make pretensions at being whole. I claim to follow an arcane tradition, a loyal servant to the gods of old. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the power but no control. When I succeed, I bask in glory, and when I fail, I can just blame fate. There are no mistakes, there are only lessons. If I don't suffer, how can I be great? I have the power to make others wonder. Their adoration is my greatest wealth. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the power to negate myself. Seen the future and I don't fear dying. I will but travel to the summer lands. I'm not afraid that I'll go too early. I'm certain it will be in my own hands. I have the power to command the spirits. I am determined to become divine. I am the fool who's been made magician. I have the gods' power and they have mine. Thank you.
And this one is about the education that person did not get. This was inspired by Robert Anton Wilson, and it's about going to graduate school with Professors Lucifer, Prometheus, Blake, and Crowley at the College of the Rebel Angels. Hang on. Sign up with the Rebel Angels and learn to make doubt out of faith. You're never gonna gain that wisdom hiding in your fortress where it's safe. If you need a little light brought home, then set your sextant by the morning star. In the College of the Rebel Angels, you study the theft of the fire to learn about the God that you are. Sign up with the Rebel Angels, cut a deal with the devil you know. Every time he drags you under, you bring back something precious from below. Drink down the wine made of that fruit that you were told you mustn't eat. In the College of the Rebel Angels, you study the scar and the shadow to learn about the light and the heat. There is no messenger of grace, there is no sovereign and no throne. You are the only thing you own. Take off your garments and your face, let go of flesh and blood and bone. You have to cross the gates alone. Sign up with the Rebel Angels, you've got to learn to dive deep. Every piece of treasure you have was stolen from the farther side of sleep. It takes a little practice to get used to coming back from the dead. In the College of the Rebel Angels, you study the hole in your heart to learn about the fire in your head. No force will save you from yourself, no one will carry you back home. You have to walk the road alone. You can't rely on someone else, you must learn nothing's carved in stone. You make your destiny your own. Sign up with the Rebel Angels, look long and hard at what you are. When the doors of perception are cleansed, every man and woman is a star. Drink down the wine made of that fruit that knows the secrets of the age. In the College of the Rebel Angels, you study your fear of freedom to learn to break out of your cage. There is no messenger of grace, no force will save you from yourself. You are the only thing you own.
Are you sure my guitar is coming through those speakers?
I don't hear it.
Is it coming through the speakers out the audience?
I believe so.
Okay.
We can hear it. It's the only one strumming.
Okay. All right, this is kind of an odd love song.
It's Polly.
It's called Water and Fire. Can you stay for a moment and rest here with us? If we keep you much longer, can you forgive us? It's been so long since you went away. She and I were hoping you might stay. So if you have some time to spare, just say what you require and tell us of your water and fire. Can you just for a moment let go of it all? Take the pins from your hair now and let it fall. Tell us both of love that you have seen. Talk with us of unimportant things. And if you sense a tension, it is only our desire for the one who bears the water and fire. Knowing just the moment, rising dizzy to our feet, desire's chill caress leaving us trembling for your heat. You know how it feels to fall into temptations far too sweet. Can we just for a moment call you our own? Make believe that you'll share with us alone. Will we have just a memory of this day, which time will take and turn its colors gray? Or will you rest here once again when your soul is tired? And will you bless us with your water and fire? There's a message box on my phone. Okay, hang
Oh,
on.
check the feed.
Or it might be low battery.
It is plugged in, but
Yeah, but she got a dial-on box.
I can hear you.
It is low battery.
Is it cable will reach to the backup battery?
But the shorter cable is
I
the
have
wrong kind.
I have another Apple cable in my purse.
Okay, we'll take care of it at intermission. It
Okay.
ought to at least last the next couple of songs.
Okay.
You don't want to pay the gerbil more?
What?
You don't want to pay the gerbil more?
That won't help in this case.
It's GMO feed, it's dying.
The gerbil works for SDG&E in this particular case.
So here's one about Jungian alchemy. It's called Prima Materia. Way down in the dirt, way down in the stone, way down in the viscera and bone, way down in the muck, way down in the rot, way down in the things we think we're not. I start with the lowest of the low that stands alone and you don't know. It's the most valuable thing you've got. I distill by stages the things you throw away. I'm making something precious out of dust and clay. Way down in the shit, way down in the sick, way down in the things that make us tick, way down in the filth, way down in the shame, way down in the things we do not name. It starts in the world that lies beneath. It does not ask for your belief. It's made of the dream behind the game. The seed that germinates, the secrets that unfold. This is the change of living lead to living gold. Way down in the dark, way down in the grave, way down in the sin no one forgave, way down in the guts, way down in the mud, way down in the entrails and the blood. It comes from the darkness and the deep, the place on the other side of sleep, the root that whispers of the bud. The rot that purifies, the fire that refines. It takes corrosion to make something that shines. Beneath our sorrows and our sins, the Prima Materia begins to teach us to read below the lines. And now for something completely different. This is a song by the John Butler Trio on a biblical theme.
O sinner, do not stray from that straight and narrow way, for the Lord is surely watching what you do.
What you do.
If you approach the devil's den, turn around, don't enter in, lest the hand of the Almighty fall on you. He'll fuck you up. Yes, God will fuck you up if you dare to disobey his stern commands. He'll fuck you up. Yeah, he'll really fuck you up. So you better do some praying while you can. Long ago, a man named Lot had a wife he thought was hot, but she wouldn't quit her black and sinful ways. You know it was her own damn fault when God turned that bitch to salt. That's the way he used to do things in those days. He fucked 'em up. Yeah, he really fucked 'em up. When the people went and turned their backs on him, he'll fuck you up. No shit, he'll fuck you up. Just like he fucked the people up back then. I used to have a friend named Ray who walked the sinner's way. He got drunk and swore and broke his neighbor's fence. You know he was fully aware that some sheep were over there, and he knew them in the biblical sense. God fucked him up. Yeah, he really fucked Ray up. Paid him back for all his days of wicked sin. He fucked him up. Yeah, he fucked Ray's shit right up. Now he's married to a Presbyterian.
We were privileged to be introduced to that song by Stephen Brist in the concert at WesterCon in 2015.
Yeah.
And we loved it. We
Yeah,
were like,
absolutely.
Gotta learn that.
Fell it. Oh, and I also really loved his sound check song. Fuck the motherfucker. Fuck motherfucker, fuck the motherfucker, fuck the motherfucker, he's a fucking motherfucker, fuck the motherfucker, fuck the motherfucker, fuck the motherfucker, he's a fucking motherfucker, and it kept going.
These are not words. You didn't have to worry about you didn't have to worry about symbolism.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to close out this set with an old favorite. There will be a brief quiz in comparative religion after this song. Streets of a northern city and a used bookstore and espresso bar. Somebody looked at me with coyote eyes, playing acoustic avatar. He said, follow me woman, I'll need your hands and I'll need your voice and your old guitar. There's a party tonight down at grandmother's place. You won't really have to go too far. Just over the freeway and through the smog. Follow Buffalo Soldier and Blackfoot Dog. The fire in your head lights up your face. So come on down to grandmother's place. I was chasing a czar down the yellow brick road till we came to a door in the earth that glowed. A voice said, granddaughter, lay down your load and come on in and have a beer. Well, Jesus was drunk and Muhammad was stoned. Gautama hallucinates all on his own. Confucius was off in the corner alone, saying, what the hell's going on here? And the Sufis were teaching the Shia how to twist and shout. Well, Asherah threw Yahweh into the pool. Inanna was taken Persephone down to the basement to reminisce. And Lilla the Mashti were chosen the queens of Misrule. Just over the barbed wire and through the wall, 'cause grandmother's lodge can hold us all. The fire in your head lights up your face. So come on down to grandmother's place. Pan and Gabriel were blowing their horns while I tried on somebody's crown of thorns. And I got as drunk as the day I was born, but somehow I was still up and walking. The serpent was telling all tales to the goat, while Manon and Amun-Re were talking about boats. And Mescalito was taking notes while Our Lady Sophia was talking. Isis and Mary were bitching about their uppity sons. The band played loud enough to wake up most of the dead. Collie was giving Susanna suggestions on what she could do to the elders. And Judith and Salome were making bad double entendres about giving head. Just over the river and through the woods, where the food is loud and the music's good. The fire in your head lights up your face. So come on down to grandmother's place.
Alrighty, hey, thank you very much. That is our first set. What time is it?
5:49.
Okay, great. We have 10 minutes until the beginning of our second set, during which I will hopefully solve the power problem for the phone, which is broadcasting our show over the interwebs.
So we're going to come back with a set that includes Celtic gods, the Raven Trickster archetype, Grant Morrison comics,
And cyberpunk.
There's always room for
and more Neil Gaiman.
Yes.
Everything's better with Neil Gaiman.
Yes. There's always room for Neil Gaiman.
Always room for Neil Gaiman.
There's always room for Cthulhu. Well, he's very squishy.
The stream will be briefly interrupted while I attempt to solve the power problem.